When I came here in 2010, I was a mess. My life was in turmoil, and I was not a happy, comfortable person. And subsequently, over the years, and this is my 6th time here, every time I go back for weeks and weeks, it's amazing because people who have never even met me look at me and say, "Wow, you look very calm and peaceful." It's just a reflection of how I am on the inside. It very much centered me, focused me, gave me a sense of confidence. It erased doubt that I had about myself. And over the years, I'm finding out more who I am.
Meditation has very good benefits for me, because it helped me go through my pain, physical pain and mental pain. I used to think a lot, and I cling to a lot of negative thoughts sometimes, and because I was so cling to my physical pain that it seems to hurt more. But once I start meditating, it helps release from the pain. It's easier, and I sleep better. Actually, I'm more easy on myself. I don't think too much anymore, and I think more positive.
But as a mother, a wife, a sister, and a daughter, and more importantly as a woman, to be able to help my family, I need to be taking care of myself first. And for me, I've been meditating for 7 years, and that's really what helps me to be grounded and centered. Society brings you stress daily, and you need to know how to handle it, how to stay centered. And meditation, going back to your breathing, helps you to create that little protective bubble that things bounce back off of you and don't attack you. So it's a beautiful tool that everybody should try.
I personally think that mindfulness meditation, in particular, metta meditation, Vipassana, should be taught starting in schools. Especially mindfulness, I don't think you could be too young to begin learning it. I have friends who have kids who are teaching them, just for very short periods, a minute or two, and they're seeing results in their children.
That's all you have to do, is just concentrate on your breathing in, breathing out, however much time you have, a minute, 2 minutes, and that's changed, I guess. They tell me that I'm calmer, I have a glow. I didn't know that. And one of my friends, we were talking last night, and he said, that's why I came here, because when you came out last time, you have that glow, and I want that glow. So he decided to come.
I think so many people have no idea what's going on in their mind because they're constantly running away from it and running after pleasurable things and running away from things that are not pleasurable, and they're like a ping pong ball going back and forth for most of their lives, and they don't even realize it.
It has definitely affected my life very positively. I had no experience really, not too much experience really with meditation before I started coming here last year. This is my 2nd retreat, and I definitely plan on coming back because I have a very scattered brain and the way my mind works, so I've been searching, I feel like, most of all my life for a way to focus it and focus that energy that I have, and until I came here and started working with meditation, that finally gave me some type of outlet to direct all that energy in. So this retreat, I look forward to it. It's only twice a year, but that's almost like a second home. Like, I definitely look forward to coming back next year. I'll continue to come back. This place is, without a doubt, changed my life. Every time I come here, I take away something new. It touches a different part of me each time, and I always learn something. So I'll continue to come back because there's always something new to learn. So.
My name is Mark Gillette, and I'm a professor of sociology at Valencia College here in Kissimmee, Florida. Buddhism is a good fit for me, and came here to the Wat and the temple. So I learned mindfulness, mind development. I actually talk quite a bit about this in my class. In the academic world, we call much of this critical thinking. So it was quite fascinating to learn that there's a whole philosophy or religion that has been built around critical thinking called Buddhism.
So now we know, we understand our responsibility for the next 5 days. First, train to be mindful and fully comprehend what everything you do, okay? And then train yourself to gain all the wisdom by gaining experience. So everything you can grasp on, work on it, experience that. And once you experience that, that's when your wisdom arises. Intuitive, direct, intuitive, insight knowledge. That's wisdom. You are attaining your mindfulness and comprehension, then you start to gain a knowledge. Knowledge of what you're doing. Insight. Knowledge which gain from your experience of doing yourself. It's not by the book. It's not from other people tell you. It's not from the scripture. It's from your own experience. So you must experience that, okay? And that is wisdom from your own experience. That is the best kind of a wisdom. There are three kinds of wisdom. Wisdom from the book, Sutta Maya Panya. You read, you listen, then you gain wisdom. But it's a borrowed wisdom. You borrow it from somebody else, okay? And then when you bring it in, think about it, analyze it, reflect on it, and then, hey, I got it. That is reflective wisdom, the second level. But the third level is the highest level, is Bhavana Maya Panya. Bhavana means to cultivate, to develop. Once you develop that through your own experience, no one can argue with you because I know that. I've done it. I've seen it. Okay? So that is kind of wisdom. So you must have this kind of wisdom. So from your mindfulness and comprehension, you gain wisdom. Otherwise, you don't give kindness to people when you're not kind. You don't give compassion to anyone when you're not compassionate. Right? You don't have money. How can you give money? If someone comes to me and asks me, if I want to do meditation, what should I be looking for? I will tell them that you should be looking for the way to know yourself. Who am I? That is meditation. You cannot improve the world. The world is going to be the way they are. The only one you can improve is yourself. I think Dhammaram said, the surface of the earth is so crude and sharp and hard. You can try to put the carpet and cover the whole world. Or you can find a pair of good shoes. If you don't have any of these 5 mental hindrances, then you can do anything that you want to do in your life. There won't be any obstruction, obstacle to block you. Has a friction, then it doesn't go as well as it should. That's when we are stressful. That's when we feel that, life doesn't go well. Nothing's smooth in my life. That's when we suffer. As soon as you sit, you feel good. And you're going to feel good for a while. Feel kind of pleasant, okay? The pleasant feeling going to stay. It arises with the pleasantness. Stay with the pleasantness. But what happened when it changed? Become unpleasant. It's unpleasant. That's right. So, and things going to change, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where they are. When some people said, I can't take it anymore. I'm so stressful. I suffer. That's it. Mm-hmm. You can read anywhere. You don't need to know how to practice. That is the reason why everyone should be here. Because you can read, you can be in a John all day long, and you can get that thing, the iPhone or whatever, Google it. There's millions of information you can get. It's much better than what I'm saying here, okay? But it's not that should be the reason why you're here. You should know how to practice, because you can't get that from the Google.
I'd like to thank Tan Chao Kun for insisting, as always, that people come to the retreat probably the best thing I've ever done, probably my entire life, to come here and learn from you. I'm very lucky to have good people and have made the Sangha my family. The Sangha is very, very good because I've noticed how much you support us, and we try to support you, and it's like a really great family, a place that's safe, that you can come to and know the people that you're going to be with are going to respect and treat you in a certain way. And this is all because of Dan Chao Kun and the other bhikkhus who come here and share their knowledge with us. And for that I'm very grateful.
ก็มาครั้งนี้นะคะเป็น That's my dad. You know how it works. ก็มาครั้งนี้นะคะเป็นครั้งที่2แล้วก็ทุกครั้งที่มาก็ได้เรียนรู้อะไรเพิ่มเติม He forced me to speak English. This is the second time I'm here, and every time I learn about my own religion, it's more and more and more. I have been in this religion for like 30 years, and it's still so much more to learn. And this trip, I bring my parents with me. The first time I came with my mom, and this time I came with my dad. And they say that this is a really good deed that you can bring your parents in your temple. I don't know about that, but but it's just that when I learn about my religion now, it's just so much of inner peace, and it's so much happiness, and all I think is I just want to share it with them. And I'm not that good that I cannot teach them, so I have to bring them here. And thank you, everybody.
Lately, I've been also through a lot of troubles and problems of the mind, and you guys teach us that the right path, and I'm very, very thankful for everything I've been learning through you guys, because if it was not for that, I would not be here today. I really, really thank you for everything, and thanks to everybody that assisted here, and thanks to the lady that make the food, everything. It's a family. Thank you very much for that.
Which this is the first time I have been attend, and very overwhelming, and I learned a lot and still got a lot more to learn. And I want to express my expression to thanks doctor and his wife who brought me here and opened my eyes and have a lot more to learn about Buddhism.
I think all of us are appreciative of you, all of you. We are pleased that you would have us here. And we honor you as you have honored us.